Where you grow up in Philadelphia?
I grew up right here, man. Born and raised. You know where we at. We in the west side of Philly right now. That's where we at on my block, you know.
Okay. Tell me a little about what was your childhood like?
Man, when I was growing up, you feel me, I was getting into a lot. I was out here punching niggas out all that, you feel me. When I was younger, I was bad, you feel me. I was growing up with guns on me, selling drugs, all that.
What kind of influence did you have growing up? Like friends, family, celebrities, all that type of stuff.
I ain't had no influence growing up. I raised myself. I jumped off the porch when I was like 15, man. Out here doing everything I could do. You feel me, to survive out here.
How'd you first get involved with this Grave Diggers organization?
My dad grew up over here. You feel me, so when he had me, I was introduced into the streets. You feel me, and all that. So then he passed away. That's what made me hop in the street and do what I had to do.
What does a typical day look like for somebody who's in your position?
You said a typical day. I don't really be doing that, man. I be chilling, do what I do. I go outside, make sure I got my gun on me, you feel me? Do a little smoke, something, and then, you feel me?
How do you feel about the violence and danger and death that is involved in this involvement that you're in?
Look, man, we try our best to keep everybody safe over here. I don't really know how I feel about it, but I just try to keep everybody safe and, be a good influence to all the kids around
How
here.
does the police interact with the people that live in your neighborhood? Are they hostile, lenient, or...
Man, the police, man, they get brutal, man. They racially profiling us, thinking we got a gun on us, anything. Like, come on. Like, we could have a mask on. They come over here trying to search us, all that, thinking we got a gun.
Do you ever think about getting out of the gang? Why or why not?
Man, I'm never leaving this gang, like, you feel me? Like, that's where I grew up at, that's where I'm gonna stay at, and that's where I'm gonna die at, you feel me? Like, somebody come over here acting crazy, like, that's just gonna have to be there. Like, this where my pop grew up at, that's where I'm gonna grow up at, you feel me?
What's been the hardest part about this lifestyle to you?
Man, the hardest part, you feel me, just trying to, you feel me, just trying to stay positive, and you can't stay positive out here. It's just a whole lot of violence, niggas trying to kill, all that.
If you could go back, what would you change? What would you do differently?
I probably would have stayed out the streets and kept doing my thing I was doing, trying to play ball, fixing cars, all that. Like, I would have just stayed in the crib.
What do you think leads young Philadelphia residents to get involved in this gang life?
And growing up around the wrong people and following others, like, just to be yourself, they wouldn't be in this life. People just go around up around people and just do what they do and do what they tell them to do, and they listen to
Do you
them.
think there's a hope for change in your neighborhood? And what would that possibly be?
I think it's gonna be no change around here, man, cause it's just always some stuff going around, man. You feel me? There's some violence, all that. People getting killed for nothing.
What attracted you to this lifestyle?
Me, growing up, me and my homie, we used to be out here chilling, fighting and all that, and we was just making money. We just fell in love with it, you feel me? We got into it with some people, and, that's what it started.
What kind of role or position do you hold in your gang?
Position I hold, man, I'm a big homie around here, you feel me? I do what I do, make sure the young boys good out here, getting money, all that.
What kind of rules or codes are important to your crew?
Some of the rules is staying away from the ops, like being loyal to us, like If you can't be loyal, you can't be with us, gang. Rock with the ops, you gonna die with the ops.
Do you think that the neighborhood that you live in is the reason that you've made these choices?
I mean, no, it's just the people that be acting crazy and like they be trying to start beef with me. Like I don't even want to beef with people. I'm trying to stay positive, do good for the kids out here.
Do you think the city or local leaders realize what's actually going on in these neighborhoods?
Yeah, man, they trying to indict us right now, man. We got a case on our block as we speak. You feel me? You know, and like, cause it was a lot of shooting. Yo, on that car, stay on 10.
Who's that?
Get down, that's